What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Resonant Rise here with Snoresby. What we're going on to do today, well actually let me just explain something. I'm sorry that I didn't get an episode out this morning like usual. Oh, well for you guys when you watch this will be tomorrow, so sorry I didn't get an episode out yesterday morning. I had one there fully recorded, but there were a couple of issues with it. The audio was clipping a lot with my voice, which was really annoying. And also I just didn't like the quality of what I recorded, so I got started on Thorncraft here, and I did a little start to that, but I didn't like how I explained it all, and it sounded like I was fumbling and stuff through it all. So here's a little montage of what actually went down. So as you can see, there was a little bit that went on there with the Thorncraft, and I was getting to a point where I was getting really frustrated with the research, and I couldn't figure out how to do it, as I am a nubcake when it comes to Thorncraft. So I've off camera here, I've done a little bit more research in between recording that and recording this new episode. As you can see, I've done a little bit, not too much. I've come to a point where I'm sort of fed up with doing research just for now. So, plan for today. Oh, I should also explain, I've moved this around. Like, I explained this in the start of the stuff that I did record, but here now, I started moving this stuff into a more nicer layout, I could say. Like, I designed to put my light nexus here, but I don't have enough moonstone, so that halted progress on that just for now. But we'll wait for more asteroids to land, and so we can get that moonstone, so I'll keep an ear out for that. But until then, I'm just slowly using the spells in my spell book here. I've got myself a torch, a digging spell, and a basic regen spell, like I showed you. And every now and then I'm casting a few just so I can gain some XP here and there. I've got a couple of points left to spend in here, but I'm just going to wait a little while till I have a few accumulated before I make another spell. So, on to what we're going to get onto today. I just said onto twice. Oh well. Let's have a look at a little clipboard here. I did edit this at the end of the last episode that I recorded, but I didn't publish. So as you can see, AE Network Power Gen is the next on the list. And I'm sick of going downstairs all the time to my barrels here when I could just have an ME interface sort of upstairs here, especially when you're scanning stuff, or if you're looking for particular items here for Ars Magica as well when you're making spells. It's sort of getting annoying coming downstairs all the time. So today I want to get started on the power gen underneath. We could go with what we've got here, but I don't know, this is sort of cheaty, and I want to start using different sort of power. I want to use redstone flux for this. And I'm going to use a method which is pretty well used when it comes to easy power. So we're going to go into the nether and set up a few things, and we're also going to set up a few dynamos down here. So let me just go off and get a little bit prepared for this, guys. Go grab a snack or something, and I'll be right back. Alright, first things first, let's get our stuff organised for the nether. So, first thing I'm going to make, I'm actually going to make all of my magmatic dynamos in one go here. So we're going to make 6 of them to start off with, so 6 of these redstone transmission coils, 12 of these invar ingots. Hopefully I've got everything I need. Okay, we're missing something. Oh, we run out of invar already. Well, that didn't take long, did it? Let me show you how to quickly cook this up. You go over to the induction smelter, it's just iron and ferrous. So, how many do we need for 6 of these magmatics? 6 3s are 18, so we need to probably get 6 of the ferrous and 12 of the iron, I think. We'll see how that goes. But then you're going to take this quickly over to the induction smelter over here. plock that together and she'll be all sweet. So in the meantime, let's make ourselves our pump. So we're going to make a Buildcraft pump. Actually, before we do that, let me get something else going. Let me go thermal expansion. Alright, so we're going to make ourselves some redstone energy conduits for this setup. Straight for the top tier sort of stuff. So these are made using destabilized redstone in a redstone energy conduit that is empty. And those are made like so. So we're going to make 12 of those. That should be plenty for now. So now able to fill these, if I click uses, you need 200 millibuckets of this redstone. And the recipe for that is 1 redstone gives 100 millibuckets. So we're going to need 24 pieces of redstone for that. So, oh, look at that. Nearly 24 right there, which is good. So we'll get this cooking up in the magma crucible. Chuck these ones in here. So, yep, as you can see, it's filling up quite quickly. It's good to see. How is our invar? Good stuff. Alright, hopefully we have enough for our magmatic dynamos here. Nice. 6 of those, plenty. Alright, so next thing on the cards will be some fluid ducts. Actually, I might have some of these already. Let me have a look. 10 fluid ducts. Should be enough. Okay, so let's see. 12 of these redstone energy conduits. Sweet. Alright, next thing is the pump. And it's getting nighttime, which is good, because I need to go hunt some ender pearls really quickly. So, if we look at the pump, we need a tank, which is pretty straightforward, and a mining well, which is also pretty straightforward. We're going to need some cobble. Nice. Okay, so we make ourselves a set of sticks and a wooden gear. This is all pretty straightforward stuff. If you've played modded Minecraft for a fair while, you'll know these recipes pretty common knowledge. So we've got the gear, iron pickaxe. We might need to get ourselves a tad more iron here. 3 more bits. Well, I'm probably missing something. What am I missing? Iron gear. Did I make it? Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I think that goes like that. Yep, mining well, tank, pump. Awesome. Okay, so what we can do is go to the nether and set up our little nether hub. But in between that, I'm going to go hunt some endermen so I can get some ender pearls, so we can make our transport system for our liquid lava back to the base here. So I'll be 1 second, guys. Alright, so I went out during the night and hunted a bit, and I only managed to get 2 ender pearls, which is really annoying. But for now, what we're going to do is go with that. So if we look at our ender tank, this is what we're going to use to transport the lava back from the nether. So we need to make ourselves 2 cauldrons, which is pretty straightforward. I might need to get myself a bit more iron here. Let's grab that. That should be plenty. Make 2 of these. Awesome. Going to need 4 bits of obsidian. What do we got? Oh, that's lucky. Just enough. And we're going to need 8 blaze rods in total. So, the way that I'm going to get those... Oh, man, we don't actually... Oh, how much pieces of string are we going to get here? Nope, can't get string from that. Not string, can't get, Wow. Yep, that's what we're looking for, the cotton. We're going to make wool. So, that's the full recipe. We're going to get 2 blocks out of this, luckily. So, chuck that back in there. Sweet. Okay, so we need to get our blaze rods. So, the way you use these are vulcanite, through vulcanite ore. Ingots, sorry. You go to the nether and you can get this vulcanite ore. A couple of episodes back I showed you where to get it. But, yeah, that's what we're going to use. So, we should be able to make 2 of these now, which is good. So, we're going to dye these ones up. Where are my flowers? We're going to dye these ones all red. I'm going to need 1 more flower. Yeah, because red, lava, yeah, whatever. It's close enough. So we get our red dye. I'm sure you guys have seen this. So, just like an ender chest, if you've seen that before as well, anything that has the same color combination shares the same inventory. Wow, that's how hard to pronounce. They same colors, same inventory, pretty much the same thing. So we'll pick this up. We'll actually pick them both up. Probably don't need to take both of them with us, but we'll take them both for now. So Let me just check I've got everything. I'm going to grab a bit of cobblestone, or just normal stone here. And we'll go into the nether, set up a little bit of a station. And yeah, I'll meet you guys there. Alright, so we got ourselves a nice little bit of a hut here, looking out over one of the lakes of lava here in the nether. So, what we're going to get started with is we're going to plonk our pump down. Oh, before I forget, I made myself a dimensional anchor. Now, these are supposed to be chunk loaders and they're relatively cheap. So we're going to test that today, figure that out, if that is indeed the fact of the matter. So, once that's down, we're going to hook up our one... Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's why. Okay. So, you can't actually hook your dynamos straight up to a buildcraft machine. You need to have a redstone energy conduit in between to enable conversion between the two energy units. So, that connects up all good. Now, we need to get our fluid duct onto the top of here. And you know what I probably didn't bring? A bucket of lava. I've got some water here, although that won't work here in the nether. All we need to go do is find ourselves... Oh, get out of here, you stupid bat. Scared me. We need to go find ourselves a little lava source. I think there's one up here. Oh, big gravestone. Or tombstone. Yep, here we go. There's a bit of a lava lake here. So, pinch some of this real quick. Jump back down into our little hut here. And as you can see, I did die in the process of making this. So if we, if I can right click, there we go. So you can see now it should be shooting down a little, actually no it won't be because the hole underneath is still plugged. Let me just get that real quick. So, you should be able to see, come on, there we go, the little arm going down into the ground. So now, if I plonk our ender tank on the top, that should pretty much do it. Well, that's not the top, but there's a bit of a fail. Okay, so if we plug this hole back up real quick, so I don't lose the tank. Ooh. Okay, so that dial on the front, see how I right-clicked that then? Oh. If I right-click this dial, it changes. That changes the mode of the ender tank to either input or output. So if it's got like a fluid duct off it, and it has liquid, and you've got the right mode set, if you've got the output mode set, I'm pretty sure orange up is output mode, it'll output into that fluid duct, which is a pretty neat feature. But we won't be using that on this side of the build. So let's grab these again and plonk them on top. Okay, let me just get this right. There we go. So when this thing hits the ground, hopefully we have enough lava in here to get it to hit the ground. Have a quick look through here again. Oh, I can hear a ghast outside. While this is going down, let me configure up our dimensional anchor here. So I'll plonk this down here. Owner's chunk limit 1 to unlimited. So it seems like I can make as big a chunk size loaded as I want. Shape square. How big? 5x5 area. Oh, that seems right. Hopefully I don't need to fuel that with anything. But we'll definitely find out back at the base once this thing starts going. So, oops, didn't want to place the torch. I'm going to probably cut the recording here and wait till this thing's all the way down in the lava. Alright, so the pump seems to have hit the bottom and started pumping lava. Now, that's good to see. So you can see the lava tank filling up on the magmatic dynamo, so that's always going to get filled up. And then the remaining is going into the ender tank. Awesome. So if we can plug this hole back up, I need to get a door for in here. So the next test will be to see if this anchor works. So, let's see if I can sneak back to our end portal without getting blown up by this ghast here. Alright, let's see. So you can probably also see it in my inventory here, if I get the other ender tank, it's actually rendering the lava, which is pretty neat. Which is cool. So we'll take this back and we'll set this up in our power gen room to start powering our new magmatic dynamos. So I'll probably cut till I get back through the portal here, so I'll be back in a second. Right, so I'm down in the basement, and I think where we're going to start this is over in, well, this corner, and then we'll expand that way. So, if we grab ourselves our redstone energy conduits, how do I want to lay this out? 6. That'll do. Whoops. Probably won't have it on the ground floor, just for now. So if I get my wrench back out, I've got way too much stuff in my inventory here that I want to have out of my hotbar all at once. So, next thing will be our magmatic dynamos. So, Place 1. Whoops, I need to be closer. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4? What happened to the 5th one? Okay. Oh, no. It's funny. Whatever. Alright, so the plan is to have 5 on each side. So we've got 20 dynamos, and we can have even more going up. I think the how much do these output? 80. So 1,000 divided by 80. I'll figure that out another time. So there's only a maximum amount we can have on one redstone energy conduit line at once. Otherwise, it doesn't fully output from the engines. So now that that's done, let me get my fluid ducts, and we'll connect these all up to the side here. 1, 2, 3, 5, and then to get this going, grab our ender tank. Actually, before I do that, let me get myself a energy cell here so we can actually power something up while this is going on. So to make an energy cell, we're going to just go straight for a redstone one. We'll need to get a 4 electrum ingots, 4 hardened glass, and a diamond. I think we already have that on me. So let's quickly clean this up. Where are the diamonds? Okay, so that electrum, yep, all good. How much redstone do we need to fill this? 4, so 40 redstone. Okay, let's convert some of this back from block form. Plenty. Alright, so it's electrum in the corners, glass around there, and the diamond in the middle. Awesome. So, the magma crucible, close to 40. There we go. 40 of those could go in there, and once that's done, we can plonk that in there, and it'll fill up with the destabilized redstone. But while we're waiting for that, let's get the rest of this recipe done. So we need 2 bits of lead, which will be in this chest. 2, and then what is the redstone? Yep, that's straightforward. So, okay, that didn't really work, did it? Electrum in these 3 slots. The conductive coil, or conductance coil, down the bottom. And where is lead? There we go. So we're just waiting on this cell to fill up now, which is happening right now. It didn't take too long to melt all this stuff. When you got it all stored up in there, it seems to run pretty quickly. Our early game power is definitely good. But this power that we're using here is not only going to be for our Applied Energistics network. We are going to get started with a different form of mining from Mechanism, which is, in my opinion, going to be super OP if it works like how I think it will. But we'll see how we go. So we come back downstairs to our lava generators. So come here and grab our stone so I can actually get up on top and see what we're doing. So I'll plonk our redstone energy cell down, configure this so it can come in from the bottom, I'm pretty sure. Oh well, we'll find out in a second. Let's go over here. Oh, we have an ender tank on our hotbar, so if we plonk that down, okay, that's rendering, so obviously the inventory is still good. So if we turn that, oh, there we go, look at that. All filling up. Let's see if we're producing any energy. None just yet. There we go, blue is input. So if we're making, we got 5 of these at 80 redstone flux per tick. That's 400 redstone flux per tick, which is quite a lot for the beginning stage, although that'll take a while for this thing to fill up. So when we get more invar and stuff like that, we can continue to make more of these and gradually increase our power input to the system here, and then we can end up teleporting this wherever we want it, which is good. So I'm glad we've got this set up. Now let's just see how this is going. Yeah, it looks like the chunk loading is working well. So I'm going to make another one of those quickly for the basement. I'm not sure how we're going for time here, guys, so I'm going to cut really quickly and check that, and I'll be back if we've got some more stuff to do. Yeah, definitely going to have to call it a day on this episode, guys. We have hit around 20 minutes, so that's about the length that we usually make the episodes. I'm just going to set this chunk loader up here really quickly. That should be fine. There's no way of actually seeing where this chunk, like the boundaries of this loaded thing, like if you use chicken chunks, you can turn them on and see what gets loaded. I'm not sure if you can with this one, but it seems to be working for me, so I'm just going to leave it like that. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's episode. It's back to what I'm used to playing. I'm not fumbling around trying to explain stuff as I'm trying to figure it out as well. So let's click off on our note board here that we have our power gen going, or started anyway. So definitely the next episode getting started on Applied Energistics. I cannot wait for that because sick of all of these chests all around the place, and I just want one chest to go to and be able to craft from it. So really looking forward to that. So yeah, if you like the video, guys, click the like button down below, and you can also let me know what you think in the comments if you've got any suggestions or anything you'd like to see me do in the future. If you want to keep up to date with the videos and you haven't already, you can click subscribe. You'll get notifications whenever I go. I was going to say whenever I go live, but I don't stream that much anymore. Whenever a new video comes out, let's say that. So, yeah, that's going to do it for today, guys. So, my name's Snoresby. Thanks a heap. I'll see you in the next one.